Hi Leo, thanks for watching. This is a spiritual horoscope, so please take what resonates and release the rest. We'll get started with some runes and then we'll clarify with some cards. So let's jump in. What does Leo need to know? What can we clarify for Leo? What can we get for Leo, actually? So you have this one that represents stability. So let's see what that means for you. So let's start off. Wow. So you've got the stability one, and we start off with, in my opinion, one of the best ones, which is Fehu, and this represents abundance. So you've got, how I want to describe this stability, it's like financial abundance, that you're doing the homework right now to have this stability come in. But it's like it's not quite here yet. I want to put it over here because there's still work that you need to do to get to that stage. And so with Iwas represents letting go. So this is where in the past, any sort of, it's like when it comes to finances, if you've made maybe some decisions that you wish you could go back and change, this is where you need to let go because you've learned from those situations, and this is where you've learned from it, and now you're still on the path to get here, but let go of those emotions because they're not serving you. And now you've got Othala. So Othala represents surprises. So it's like once you start doing the homework, you let go of the past, then you need to have a plan. So yes, it's fine to say that you have stability, you've got abundance coming in, but you need to have a plan to get here. It's not just going to fall from the sky. So you need to figure out, again, like I'm not giving any sort of financial advice. This is a spiritual horoscope. I am by no means a financial advisor, but it's like you need to do the homework. You need to figure out what you want in terms of stability. What does that mean for you? And then go through the steps and figuring out how can you get to that stage. So maybe it is talking to a financial advisor, or there's like all these online things now that you can invest your own money without an advisor. But do that homework, look into it. What's your comfort level? What's your risk tolerance for investments? Like doing all these steps now, and then that action plan will get you to this state here. And you've got Isa. So with Isa, it represents patience. So you need to be patient with yourself in terms of like building out that plan. Isn't going to happen overnight because you need to figure out what you want, where you want to go, and then how do you have the stability to achieve those goals that you want. So and like letting that money grow, invest, isn't going to happen overnight. So you need to be patient, not just in developing the plan, but then letting that plan come to fruition to have this abundance and this stability here. And you've got Suelu, which represents integrity. So with all your interactions with people, especially when it comes to money, because it's something that there's so many emotions tied to it, right? So this is where, you need to have integrity with all your interactions with people, and make sure you approach things with a level head. Like get emotions out of it, because it's almost like it's a material thing, which sounds crazy because stability allows you to have the material things that you want. Let's say you don't want to worry about, let's say, paying rent or a mortgage or any of those things. So this is where, like, yes, you need all those things, but there's also an element of the materials attached to this. So you need to figure out what kind of lifestyle you want. Let's say for retirement, I'll use that as an example. Okay, what does retirement look for you? Do you want to take a trip every year? Or do you want to have like let's say a golf membership that costs a fortune at, let's say, a country club? Like anything like that, you need to plan for those things. And yes, those are all luxuries, but you need to figure out what that material and luxury is to get to that stage. All right, let's go to some cards now. What can we clarify? What can you clarify for Leo? So you've got the sun. So with the sun, what I want to explain this one is it's like the start of something new. But look, all right, I'm being drawn to the book now. And the book to me is doing the homework. So you need to figure out this plan in order to get to this stability stage here. But the sun is also representing that new start. You will get to this stage, but you need to do the homework. Anxiety. So this is where, like, again, in the past, you need to let go of those emotions, and it's going to help. It's like everything that you've learned here, yes, it brought you some anxiety as you were living through it, but you're not in this stage anymore because you've worked through it. Now you've learned from these situations and you can move on. Happy family. So look, this stage here, that stability is going to come in, but you need to put the wheels in motion. You need to have a plan is what they're saying. But look, it's just all validating that it will come in once you have a plan and you start that building that momentum. Caring connections. So with this, like we just said here, with having integrity when you're dealing with situations, especially when it's money related, because there is that element of emotions, right? So it's really having integrity as you have those conversations with people around you. And let's say you have a partner, and so what does stability mean for you? And go back to the example of retirement. What does that mean for you and what that means for your partner? Maybe you have difference of opinions, but this is where you need to figure out and come together. What does that plan look like? What do you both want out of retirement, if that's the case? And then set the wheels in motion to get there. But you will get there if you do the homework. All right, this is what I have for you at this time. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.